Okay, greetings everyone from downtown Murfreesboro. Because we're starting up again and getting underway with the term second half, this video intro might be a little bit longer than usual. Hopefully it won't be too much longer, but please bear with me. As we begin week 9 of this spring term, I'd like to say that we're now in the fourth quarter. We've basically got 7 weeks to go until the term is over and the prospect of summer break awaits. And at that point, you'll be hopefully familiar or finished with English 1020 and moving on to the next stage of your academic schedule. In the weeks ahead, we're going to encounter a series of assignments that build off the work that we have done to this point. My first message, though, is to those who have missed multiple deadlines or have otherwise struggled to complete your assignments. Please do keep in mind that your final grade is still based on the track record that you demonstrate and develop over the course of the entire term. That means that those assignments from late January and February do matter in the overall impression and the calculation that I will be using to evaluate the degree to which you demonstrate the requisite soft skills that are required to pass the class and meet the requirements explained in my ungrading document, but also are generally required of all responsible, conscientious, and motivated students. So if you have any questions, please do review that document, which is on the course homepage in week 4 and week 5. If you've missed any of the earlier assignments for whatever reason, please realize firstly that it's worth your while to go back and fill in some of the gaps. I will take note of that progress as I see it uh, as we move into the term's later stages. Even if you're not able to do that, and again, I don't advise that, but if you're not able to, you can still begin the job of making your way through the remaining assignments. Mindful that you're playing catch up, and although there will be consequences for your grade as a result of the missed assignments from earlier in the semester, you still give yourself a fighting chance to earn a passing grade by picking up your game right now at the beginning of the second half of the term and focusing your energies on what's in front of you. Your track record will be shorter in that instance, but it'll still be evident when I consider your overall record at the end of the term. In week 9, we begin module 3, which will be dedicated to organizing the information that you've gathered, listed, annotated, and evaluated to this point. The first assignment will be what's called a one-pager, which will be due as customary at the beginning of week 10. We'll be working on it in week 9 for that due date at the beginning of week 10. I'll explain this assignment in class and for the online folks via a handout and also a link to another source that explains it in a bit more detail. And the goal for our purposes is so that you can begin processing the sources you've gathered to this point and organizing them into something that is achieving a sense of coherence as your own work and your own take on your topic. I've used versions of this assignment with some success in other classes, and I'm interested to see how it works out here. So from the one pager, you'll develop an outline. That'll be due at the beginning of week 11, and then organize that into further into presentation format, either a PowerPoint or a Microsoft Publisher document, which I'll explain when the time is appropriate to do so. The first purpose is to have an organized presentation handy, whether or not you actually choose to present at the celebration of student writing on Friday, April 1st. I'll say more about that, of course, as time approaches as well. Within the context of these assignments will help you organize your materials for the essay that you'll eventually be writing in Module 4 in the final module of the term. And that effort will take us to the end of the semester, which is the last day of class is scheduled for April 27th. Okay, so that's the long view. In this week 9 within our schedule, we focus again on the one-pager. Again, I've had luck with versions of this assignment in previous semesters and in different classes. and I'm looking forward to seeing what you can do with it here with the topics that you all are working on. Keep in mind that beyond the basic requirements, the assignment rewards creativity and engagement with your topic. I've had students take a number of different approaches with it, and I encourage you to use whatever media you see fit, as well as the resources that you've gathered to this point and more that you will gather for the assignment as you approach this one-page assignment, which will be the first assignment in Module 3. I should have the handout with some additional information ready for you to consult by midweek, so please look for those things on the week 9 checklist. Please email me if you have questions, and otherwise I hope you have a great week. Take care for now.